XOXO, got the girl. Pose. Good morrow and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy and any of these things, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe, because sometimes I will give you little nuggets of wisdom like this one. You know, at a job when they have you fill out that suggestion box and then they tell you like, oh, if your suggestion wins, then, you know, you'll get like $100 gift card. Don't do that shit. You know why? Just making sure that they're not gonna like pop up for FBI purposes. This is allegedly. But a lot of times your ideas save the company millions of dollars, and you got a $100 gift card and not a raise. So stop giving them your suggestions for free. Make them pay you, really pay you. All right, what are we here with today, Audra? Well, I decided to do something a little bit different. Let's see if I can do it. I wanted to just do like a quick pick of my makeup. Some of this I got in 21 Days of Beauty for Ulta. Some of it I just purchased randomly, and some of it was just like free samples that came along with the stuff that I bought from the 21 Days of Ulta sale. But I thought it'd be kind of fun if I did just like what is on my face and quick thoughts about what's on my face. It's like an about face, but like without the about. And if I've done this right, you will actually be able to see what I'm talking about as we go along. So these are just some quick reviews of products I have not used a lot of. It's not like the Bops and Flops, which is like a whole to do. This is stuff that I mostly just used today, sometime this week. So we want to talk about it. All right, let's get going. Okay, so first up, I want to talk about this primer. This is the Milani Chill Out Soothing Primer with wild oat extracts and ceramides. It is silicone free. It does look like it has silicone, like it looks silicone-y, and that's kind of one of my favorite things that's been happening as of late is like silicone free primers that look silicone-y but aren't silicone-y. I don't know how they're doing that, and yes, silicone is a new word. I'm using it, and you can too. Feel free. But it does go on very easily, very smooth. It is actually kind of like, has a slight cooling effect, but nothing that's like intense or weird, no tingling. And so far it looks like my makeup has been staying on quite well. My foundation applied very well over top of this. Speaking of foundation, so far I like that. We'll find out later. Speaking of foundation, I was able to select and I don't even know how I got it absolutely perfect, but I was able to select a sample of the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. Okay, y'all, the way, like I got mine in Mahogany 125, I really don't know, like it's perfect. It is perfect. This foundation goes on very smooth, streak-free. Probably it helps that I'm just using a great brush. I love my Marc Jacobs brush. That one is the Face 2 if you care. It doesn't matter. The point is I was able to apply this very easy, very evenly. It looks almost exactly like skin to me. Like it looks like that's my skin. And I love that it was very even coverage. It is about a medium coverage foundation, and I did enjoy that. And so far, I've been playing with this for a few days. I haven't had any issues with it. I don't know what they're doing with serum foundations these days, but like maybe it's because I enjoy being a dewy, oily ass bitch. Like I like to look very like, like my skin is like screaming from the heavens and glowing in like a happy way, not like the Milani glow way, but like a healthy glow. Like maybe I just went for like a little jog, you know, like a little. But I really like that so far. It may show up in the Bops and Flops. I really think I might, we'll see. I might want to have like the whole thing of that. I know, but Audra, don't you have so many foundations? Yes, I wear all of them. All right, we're gonna talk about concealers because I have the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, and I got that from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I feel like I may have purchased the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind multi-use corrector. Like I got both of them. I feel like I got both of them during the 21 Days of Beauty sale. I want to discuss both of them. They're both on my face. Here's what I'm gonna say. First of all, The Tarte, I'm glad I revisited this because it reminded me of something very, very important. I feel like one of the reasons that all of us, myself included, really began to hate on this concealer is honestly because we were packing it on. It was 2016, mind you, and we were drawing the entire damn triangle. This is a full coverage concealer. And when you are drawing a giant triangle of full coverage concealer all over your face, like of course it's gonna harden like concrete. Like what are you supposed to do? So now here I am, 2021, wiser, meaner. And I decided to go ahead and give this a shot. Like, why not? Now, here's the fun thing. I got mine in Deep Honey, which I feel it's because it's tan Deep Honey. And I think that that's where the confusion came. I didn't know, I guess, that they changed the naming parameters to fit like the amount of shades that they have, because originally like Deep Honey was just my shade of foundation. So that was my own fault, but it actually has worked out because I can use this one in tandem with another concealer. So far I really like it. It is not causing any issue underneath my eye. It looks bright and light and nice. It blended out very, very easily and I really enjoyed it. Now on the other hand, I am not a ginormous fan of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. There's a few reasons why I don't like this. First of all, I really hate those squirt top things. Like they're like twist and release product. The problem is I released all this product because you're twisting it and you're waiting for it to come up and you're just having to keep waiting and watching, and that's why I hate these, because I feel like you end up wasting significantly more product than you actually end up using. The shade is actually quite nice, and it actually, like now when I use it in tandem with another concealer, I think it looks very lovely. And also, I would say you don't want to apply this with a sponge, because when I did apply it with a sponge, it just really, that was not it. We were not here for it. That wasn't the party we were trying to have. But when I applied it with the brush, it went on very, very easily. It looks glowy, it looks pretty, and so far, let us see. I'm gonna look here in my mirror. I do not have any like creasing, and I do have it settling a little bit in my fine lines, but I have fine lines. Everything is gonna settle in my fine lines. Hardcore facts. I'm old, you know, older. I was here, you know, with the dinosaurs. It's fine, let it go. But the point is, at the end of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now, this is what you're gonna end up having a lot of. It's just like this cap full of product, because, I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I am the moron, but I just really, this is why I hate these clicky, ticky, pen, shove. Like, just give it to me. What is so wrong with this? Why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? I just need everybody to stop doing it. Just please let us easily be able to see how much product we are applying. And although I feel like that is a tactic to get you to end up using too much and buying more. So I would say, I think that the concealer is actually quite nice. It is a little dry though, I'm not gonna lie. That one is a little bit more dry. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and start talking about what is on my eyes. I believe that's where we are. So I have on the Flight Club palette from Menagerie. Now I wanted this so bad. New Makeup Nonsense Bingo got me into it, and I was like, I must have this, and I did buy it. I think that these shimmers are stunning. They're beautiful. They look great. I just feel like I'm gonna use these shimmers for the rest of my life. And we all know I love purple. This is a beautiful purple palette. I do wish that they had not put in Squeak, Downside Up, and yeah, Squeak and Downside Up. I really wish that they had traded those out for deeper matte shades, like one deeper matte shade of purple and then another shimmer perhaps, or if they really wanted it to be another matte shade, just like a deeper, like more variation of degree of deepening that purple, because Flighty is the deepest shade of the purple that you can get, and if you want to smoke this out, you're gonna need a companion palette. I'm gonna say it. I have friends who are without color, and they have also informed me that, like, yeah, you can't really build a smoky eye with this palette, and they are really without color, so I'm going to trust them when they tell me you can't really smoke it out. So if you wanted to have a smoky eye, you couldn't. It is very spring though, and the Mattes, I am gonna say there's tons of fallout. So you're definitely gonna wanna make sure that you do your eyes before you do your face, because otherwise it does come off fairly easily. It did for me. But if you're not if you're a messy bitch, that is okay. I am one too. You're just not gonna want to deal with cleaning all this off of your face after the fact. So do your eyes and then do your face. The other thing I am gonna say is Nocturnal is a stunning shade. The mattes are, the shimmers are really, really soft. So just be careful digging in there because you can very easily fuck that up. All right, so the next thing we're gonna go ahead and talk about, I think if I'm going in order, who cares? I can do it in whatever order I want, right? It's my channel, I do what I want. Psh. Okay, so next we're gonna talk about something that I talked about in my latest bops and flops, but you didn't actually get to see it in action. You're gonna get to see it in action here, which is the Drench Cosmetics matte eyeliner pencil, or eyeliner pen, excuse me. Words are not with me today. Honestly, I've been nonverbal most of the day. This is the most I've talked in literal hours, so I needed that. But I really like this. It just goes so well and it draws the shapes that I want for my wing. I like to kind of make a weird little block for my wing and I enjoy it. It's a good time for me. I feel like a bad bitch when I do it. And you know what? Drench is there for me. Yes, I'm an affiliate with Drench, but it doesn't change the fact that I actually like this pen. I even said before that I am very, very picky about my pens, and this one is a very good one. There's really only now one other one that I like as much. I'm gonna leave that shade there. Next up, we're going to go ahead and talk about this, which is so fun and funny. It is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner. Now, this is so funny because I recently just talked about how much I absolutely hated their wood pencils. They did nothing. They left nothing in your waterline except for irritation, sadness, and rethinking your whole life. But these are completely different. They bring a beautiful shade, although I do hate the name. We're gonna call it Traveler Blue. NYX, I really need y'all to go ahead and change that name. And just as a general rule, US America, you know, it's time for us to stop using the G word. Thanks. Anyhow, this is one of my favorite pencils from them, this particular shade. I just really like it. It just gives a little bit of extra definition. I feel like I look pretty, sassy, and it stays in my waterline for hours. And I look immaculate, and it's soft. Also, no irritation. So that's where it wins for me. So the next thing I want to talk about that's on my face is going to be the Colored Rain bronzers. Colored Rain recently launched a large selection of bronzers. They are matte bronzers, and you could get either the bronzer by itself or the bronzer with the brush. So I chose to get both things because I like to have two shades. I actually chose to get mine in Mocha Queen and Naughty Spice. Here it is me. I'm showing them to you. I hope somewhere I'm showing you what the fuck I'm doing. And here's the brush. So the brush I got, and it was very soft and angled and all of that stuff, but I just did not feel like it wanted to do anything. And then I was like, maybe it's me. So I went and I switched to my Refer 05 brush. And unfortunately, even though the shades are beautiful, I really don't feel like it wanted to blend. Even now looking at it, I just feel like it stuck very much in one spot. Once it was on, I could not seem to get it to move around on my face. That could, of course, be user error. But even looking at it, I'm gonna look in this mirror right now. I feel like it just very much just it is there. You put it on and that's where it's gonna be. There's nowhere to blend it. There's nowhere to move it. It just didn't move at all on my face. And I'm gonna try these again, but it did not move. Once I set it somewhere, it was that's where it is. And it just really wasn't. So I felt like what I kept doing was adding more because I couldn't blend it into this spot. I couldn't take it from here and blend it here. So what kept happening is I was okay, well, let me just get more product and then put it in this spot. So it's just, I'm full of bronzer today. I personally think that the shades are gorgeous, but I just don't feel like they're easily blendable. I don't feel like the formula is it's not for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try them again, but currently I'm at a not good place with them. Maybe it's the foundation that I have. Maybe it just doesn't want to. Maybe it's stuck to that foundation. So we're gonna try those again. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the Mented Buried Away blush. Now, I've heard really good things about the Mented blushes, and I wanted to be one to try them, and they did not disappoint. This is such a gorgeous, beautiful berry blush. It looks so beautiful on my face. I just felt like very fairy-like, and I love it because I could just put on tons of it. I believe I am using the Midas Cosmetic Blush Brush, which is 1129, and I am just packing on the blush, having a good time. And I love that. I love that for me. And if you are deeper skin toned, like, yes, this is for you, because it's gonna give you that like just flushed look that I just took care of my own business flush. You know what I'm talking about. We get a little dirty here. It's okay. I won't tell your mom. All right, so I really like it. It's a good powder formula. Again, if you are looking for powder blushes because summer's on its way, and this is your reminder, we don't go up to our black friends and put our arm to their arm. You are not almost as dark as me. Now that the PSA is done, let us move on. Y'all already know what I use for my eyebrows. It's the same thing every single time. It's going to be the Milani Stay Put eyebrow, whatever the fuck, brow and pomade pencil. I really wish that the names are just like super simple, but I use this all the time. I didn't even really show this because like I've not changed that, not one time. The next thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about is the Falsies, the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. So I wanted to go ahead and show this to y'all because I talked about it previously, and I'm trying to kind of make a conscious effort for you to be able to see these products. Some of the videos I had to scrap because of brands just don't know how to behave themselves. But I wanted you to see like this lash mascara, this mascara in action. I just wanted you to see how lovely it is. I hope that I did a good job filming it for you so that you can actually see what it looks like. I have been wearing this mascara in several different photos on Instagram, and it doesn't clump. Even right now, it's not clumpy, it's not weird, and it is not flaking. And that's the kind of shit I need in my mascara. I don't need my mascara acting up on me, okay? Because I have sensitive eyes, and then one little flake in there, and then like I can immediately feel it. And you know who's gonna be digging around in their own eye, making it red and sad and angry? This person's gonna be. So anyways, I love it, and I still love it. I just wanted you to see it in action. The last thing on my face, we're gonna get to the lips at the very, very end. I am actually wearing, and I talked about this in the live about face, I'm like having so much difficulty trying to grab it. Give me a second, please. The Saint Bluebell highlighter from the Collective Cosmetics. Now, yes, I am also affiliated with the Collective Cosmetics. If you use my code, it does give me a kickback, but you also get 10% off. These highlighters are kind of life. Now, here's why I like these, especially, again, deeper skin tones. I believe I may have talked about this. I've talked about this quite a few times because I love it. I have this one, and I have another one that came from the Brimstone collection. But this one was sent in PR. I like, see that? Here's what I'm talking about. When I talk about using like fun colors when you're deeper skin, like this is why. Because over top of this like beautiful berry blush, it ends up coming out like a little bit purple, and it's got a little bit of that ice blue, but it's got like a little bit of that purple glow, which is why it pairs so nicely with this look. So if you're ever afraid, sitting there thinking like I cannot wear colored highlighter, let me just tell you, you can. If you want to and you have the money to do so, and you are being responsible with yourself. Actually, I don't care if you're responsible with yourself. It's none of my damn business. But I really like this highlighter. I have it on my nose. I have it up here. It's just everywhere. I'm like, on my lips today. I have been telling y'all that I've said it forever, I don't like lip liner, but I have been talking about the Mented lip liner. This is so nice and creamy, and it doesn't dry out my lips. Now, I have supple lips that are largesse. I know, you're thinking about kissing me now, but you can't. Anyways, I really like this lip pencil because it goes on, it's very creamy and smooth, and it doesn't hurt or drag in any way, shape, or form. And it just makes a nice little, like this particular one that I'm using, I don't remember the name of it, but I will put it in here so that you can see it, because memory is not my thing. I do not have a good working memory. But I love this particular shade because when I'm doing a very nice neutral lip, that is just like the perfect shade to use to line my lips, and then it contains the color, and then I look like a goddess, honestly, like a goddess, and I am so sorry. But I really like that because then when I decided to go in with Closer, I believe is what I went in with, from Propa Beauty, which I have that on, it was nice. It was so pretty. And then to top it all off, because we already know how I feel about the Propa lipsticks. I love them. I finally decided to give in to the pressure, and I got the Maybelline New York Lifter Gloss, and I got mine in Petal, and honestly, I kind of dig it. It's kind of nice. Like, I like having this very soft lip with this like vampy, like the rest of me is vampy, and then my lip is just so soft. I love it. So this is everything that is on my face. Just kind of quick hits, how I feel about some of these items. And I hope that you had fun. Let me know if you like these videos. Don't worry, the love video is coming up soon. I did have to spend some time, really honestly, just being very nonverbal because I had overwhelmed myself. I got overstimulated, and I probably spent, at this point, 90% of my day just saying nothing and coming down from the overstimulation. So I do apologize that that video is a little bit late. So I'm thankful for y'all. I will be answering all of those questions. This video is going up Thursday, so happy Thursday. And I have a surprise for you on Friday. Yes, so the love stuff should be going up maybe Saturday. We'll see. All right, until next time, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky bays. Yeah, you know it costs $0 to be kind. It's so good for your soul, because if you don't take care of it, I don't want to add you to the collection. I will make you sniff Bo's farts, and it's not a good time. All right, until next time, XOXO. Got the girl. Okay, I almost did this bitch without any sound. Let me go check again. Oh, Jesus. Drop that. No, sir. Get it back. I'm fucking it up today. Because I'm like trying to rush. Because I'm like, it's 5:57, but like I have a whole hour. Relax. You really do be testing my patience. I love you so much. But the way you try to like run off with things that aren't yours, don't be looking at me like that. More and all of that good stuff. Please hold, it's time to change the battery. You know the end, don't you? But I got 2 feet. Dare! Drugs are really expensive. Drugs are really, really expensive. Whoa, oh, dare, dare.